Hey guys, Alia here. So if you're someone who has a goal, you have a dream, there's something you really want to make happen, but right now you're not taking the steps towards that, then on this video today, I'm going to share with you 4 reasons as to why that might be. So as a coach, what I help you to do is figure out and understand where you are right now, get really clear on where you want to be and what you want to do, and then how you can make that happen. But if it was as simple as, okay, well, these are the steps on how to do it, then everyone would be doing it. But the fact that you're not shows that there's something going on behind it. And that's what this video is about today, just highlighting some reasons as to what's holding you back from getting started. Number 1, you're waiting until you feel motivated. Right now, you're not feeling very motivated and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait until I feel motivated because I'm not right now. Just wait until that day comes. But sorry to break it to you, but it's unlikely that that day will ever just magically, arrive. And if it does, it might be 3 months away, 6 months away, 1 year away. And really all you've done in that time is let so much time pass you by when you could have got started. And by waiting until you feel motivated, what you're doing there is you're being very reactive. You're allowing how you feel to dictate what you do rather than thinking about what you want and what you need. And I really like this quote by Harvard psychologist Jerome Brumer. And he says, you're more likely to act yourself into feeling than feel yourself into action. And it's so true. If you want to start feeling that motivation and get going, build up that momentum, you actually start to feel it once you get started. So the trick really is to do, and then you will feel motivated to keep going. So that's my number 1. You're waiting until you feel motivated. Number 2, you haven't thought about who you need to be in order to achieve your goals. You can have, the right education, the skills, the knowledge, the strategy, but if you don't have the characteristics and the traits within you that align with that, then there's only so far that you'll allow yourself to go, and you'll always be holding yourself back. So you need to think, well, who do I need to be in order to get there? That's what I want, but is how I'm showing up, is how I am currently aligned with where I want to go? So your desire might be up here, a 10, but how you see yourself, how you value yourself might just be a 4 or a 5. So it's going to be very difficult for you to act in a way that's a 10 when you only see yourself as a 4. So you need to ask yourself, who do I need to become? What are the personality traits that are important for me to develop in order to reach my goal? So for example, maybe right now you speak to yourself in a very negative way. Well, of course, that's going to only keep you stuck. So if that's the case, you need to become someone who believes in yourself, who has a positive outlook on life and a positive outlook on yourself. Maybe right now you're being very rigid and stuck in your ways. So maybe it's important for you to be very flexible in your method and your approach, to try something new. If you're someone who easily becomes disappointed when things don't become your way, then it's worth you thinking about building resilience on your way, because it's likely that you will face challenges. So you need to think, well, this is my goal. It's likely that I will face challenges on my way. So I need to become someone who is resilient, who is positive, who is flexible, adaptable, determined, self-disciplined, whatever it is. Get really clear on who you need to be. So that's number 2. So number 3, the third thing that's holding you back from achieving your goals right now is a lack of accountability. Now, I can't even stress the importance of having someone or having people in your life that are holding you accountable. And this is what I see my clients needing help with the most, having someone to keep them accountable on their goals. Because it's quite easy to slip off. If you lack that self-discipline, it can be really hard to keep yourself motivated to keep going. And by having someone hold you accountable, you can also share your ideas with them, bounce ideas off of them, and get their input as well. It's so important to be able to have people in your life who you can share your wins with and be like, hey, I did it, woo! And if you have a challenge, to ask for their support and see how they can help you. So my question for you is, who do you currently have in your life holding you accountable? So the 4th and final one is, you don't have an environment that's built for success. If you're in an environment that's very comfortable, it will be harder for you to challenge yourself. Now, when I talk about an environment, I'm not just talking about the physical space that you're in. There are a number of factors involved. So for one, what are you eating? Number two, what are your sleeping patterns like? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough rest? Are you getting enough nutritious food? Number three, what are you listening to? What are you watching? Who are you following on social media? Do these things lift you up? Do they lift your vibration and make you feel good and want you to open your mind, expand your mind and learn more, get you motivated, get you energized? Or do they bring you down and make you feel really low? And so many studies show that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend your time with. So it really is worth thinking about, well, who are those people? And do they support me on my journey? Another study has shown that the first person that you share your goal with, once you have an idea, will have a big impact on whether or not you actually follow through with it or not. So, you could get really excited about an idea, something you just thought of. You're like, hey, I want to share this with you. And if this person, your friend or whoever, isn't very supportive, then you're more likely to think, okay, maybe I shouldn't. You're more likely to doubt yourself. Whereas if you have people in your environment that are like, yes, you should do it, you've totally got this, yes, make it happen, you're so much more likely to follow through. So who are the people that you have in your life? Who are the people that you're following? Who are the people that you can speak to and, dream big with? So your environment is so important as well. So that's my number 4, is you don't have the right environment for success. So those are my 4 reasons for you today. I hope that's been useful and given you something to think about when it comes to why it is where you're not where you want to be right now, and what you must start thinking about and what you must start doing in order to take those first few steps to help you get there. Please feel free to share in the comments below what has been holding you back from achieving your goals, and what are you going to start doing differently following on from this. Take care. Bye.